Hello, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 31st through August 6th. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, for this reading, I am using the Universal Tarot deck along with the Magical Unicorns Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, Virgo, I have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so with the Eight of Wands, communication could definitely be significant for some of you. Communication could be coming in. Maybe some of you are hearing something. You could be receiving some sort of news. But then for some other Virgos, maybe travel is significant this week. Something could be happening. Something could be happening very suddenly for some of you. The overall energy is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, I think that for some of you, this is a more emotional week, definitely. Now, just because this is the overall energy, doesn't mean it's going to be a bad week, that's for sure, because you actually have a great spread. I just think that some of you are going to be a little bit more emotional this week. We also have the moon here in the spread. But you know, with the Five of Cups, this can be someone who's very, very doubtful, someone who is focusing more on the negative side of things, even focusing on the past too much. So for some of you, maybe you're too focused on the past. Some of you might have some regrets, but really needing to remain positive. Now, I did pull an additional clarifying card, and we actually have the Queen of Swords. So there could be some Virgos that are emotional about maybe an air sign person, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now, maybe you're waiting on this person. For some of you, could be waiting on hearing from this person or seeking some sort of truth, seeking some sort of clarity. There even could be some Virgos that, you know, you've already maybe found something out. This could have been some sort of truth that maybe some of you are seeing this week, or this could have come in, this could have happened very quickly for some of you, where maybe you found something out, and that's why we have this more emotional energy here. But, you know, with the Queen of Swords, this is a more serious energy. It's quite opposite. So it's very interesting. Maybe some of you acted too harshly here. And this could be some sort of regrets for some of you. Maybe you acted too quickly. The Queen of Swords can be someone who's very blunt, very sharp. She's very serious. She will use this sword to sever ties from that's no longer serving her. So maybe some of you made a decision to maybe free yourself or walk away, and that could be why we have this Five of Cups here. It might not be regrets for all of you. It just might be feeling a little sad, a little down, or a little bit emotional this week. But we are starting out with the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is someone who's more grounded and practical. Someone who's maybe more focused on finances, career, a home if you don't work for a living, the family, especially with the Ten of Cups underneath the Queen of Pentacles. So as long as you maybe spend time with your family, maybe do some work around the house, I feel like it's going to help ground you. Because this is pretty amazing energy here with the Queen of Pentacles and then the Ten of Cups. This is emotional abundance, but also very much a card that represents family for me. So I think that for some of you, you need to spend some time with your family. Maybe you need to travel with that Eight of Wands, and then we also have the Six of Swords here. Some of you need to physically maybe go and see your family. You need to spend more time with your family. With the Six of Swords, though, this is things improving. So if you were a Virgo that was feeling this energy maybe previously, and it's still here maybe at the start of this week, with the Eight of Wands and then the Six of Swords, this is things moving forward. This is you moving towards peace of mind, and you actually have a couple of sixes here in this spread, which sixes are all about balance and harmony. And I think that for some of you, your emotions are going to be balancing out. Things are going to feel, you know, much lighter, maybe towards the end of the week. And it could be because there's this communication that's coming in. We have the Page of Wands here. Coupled with that Eight of Wands, there's going to be definitely some exciting news that's coming in for some of you. There's some good news that's coming in, and maybe, you know, it's helping you move forward in some way, or even allowing for you to move forward in some way. Or excuse me, you actually have 3 sixes here in this spread. You have 3 sixes. We also have the Lover's card here. You have the Lover's card, you have the Six of Wands here, along with the Six of Swords. So for some of you, a decision or a choice is going to be very significant. And you know, with this Five of Cups here, it might be an emotional decision. We have the Moon diagonal with the Lover's card. So for some Virgos, you certainly could be making an emotional decision. And that's why we have this emotional energy here. So this could be an emotional decision that you're making. For other Virgos, you know, you could be receiving a decision. Now, this might be on the relationship front for some of you. This could be a relationship that's very significant with the Lover's card, the Ten of Cups. I feel like there's a need for confidence here with this emotional energy, but then also with the Six of Wands, there's the need to maybe trust yourself. There's the need to have confidence. If you've been waiting on someone or something, I think that some of you need to, you know, believe in what it is that maybe you're waiting on. I think that some of you need to have confidence and just continue forward. Yes, there could be some Virgos that you need to let go and you need to trust that everything's going to be fine. Because the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like it's a little bit more of a stubborn energy. So for some of you, you might need to surrender. There's a need to go with the flow. I feel like if you're patient and just trust and have confidence in this, you know, you're going to be very successful. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, but I think that there's a lot of unknowns at this time with the Moon. There could be some stuff that's hidden. I just think there's a lot of unknowns at this time. So just allowing for this energy to pass and just trusting that, you know, everything is going to work out. And I think that, you know, there's going to be some very, very intuitive Virgos this week. You're going to be really in touch with your intuition this week. For some of you, you could be having some very, very vivid dreams. So pay attention to those dreams. For some of you, you might need to be open to change. But overall, you know, I don't see it being a bad week whatsoever. I think that you are moving towards feeling more balanced. You know, more of yourself, Virgo, with the Queen of Pentacles, more of you and your element. And I think that that's what you're moving towards. Some of you could have just went through a loss, a breakup of some kind, a difficult situation, but things are going to improve. I just think that right now you feel like there's a lot of uncertainty. You just don't know what the future holds. So you're feeling this energy definitely this week. Which this energy is everywhere. You know, I'm going to be honest, this energy is everywhere. I'm seeing it, you know, I'm seeing it in the private readings that I do. I'm seeing it in the general readings. There's a lot of people dealing with this energy right now at this time. So I'm not sure when the next full moon is going to be, but there could be a full moon this week. I can check on that very quickly here. Okay, yeah, we have a full moon on the 7th of August. A full moon in Aquarius. So there is a full moon this week. So that could be, you know, that explains why the energy is here. Because there's a lot of people that are dealing with this energy here this week. So I think that you're feeling, you know, just unsure, you know, not confident. There's a lot of just, you know, uncertainty. There's a lot of unknowns, but just remain positive. Everything's going to work out in your favor. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. Additional guidance for Virgo for this upcoming week. What else does Virgo need to know? Please show me additional guidance for Virgo for this upcoming week. All right, you actually have 2 cards, or 3 cards. Let's see here. They're all upright. All right, so we will look at all of them. Okay, so family culture. Learn more about your family's stories and history. So family could be very significant for some of you, definitely. Both of these cards are talking about family. We have family culture. We also have grandparent. You have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. So for those Virgos that maybe just lost a grandparent, just know that that bond can never be broken. Maybe some of you are traveling this week to see a grandparent. That could be something you're deciding about this week. And, you know, I think you should go for it. If you've been considering on maybe speaking to a grandparent to maybe learn more about your family, about your family's history, definitely do that. Some of you definitely are going to be doing that. And then we have happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. This is beautiful. This is one of the best cards in this deck. So for some of you, you have this happy surprise that's coming in. And for some Virgos, maybe you're going to be expanding your family. You could be starting a family. You know, that's what I'm getting for some of you. There could be some Virgos that you're about to have a baby. It could be a surprise. Some Virgos watching this, you might actually be becoming a grandparent in the near future. That could be a surprise. That could be something you're finding out about here this week for some Virgos. But definitely family is very significant. Some of you could be learning more about your family. And then other Virgos, you know, you are moving towards this success. For some of you, a happy surprise. So this is wonderful. Okay, Virgo? So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you're interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.